I think when it comes to understanding the Eucharist, people don't understand the meaning of sacrament. We have some people who believe that in the Eucharist we have the physical body of Jesus, as in his bones, his hair, his eyes, and in a sense that's one extreme. The other extreme is the people who think that in the Eucharist all we have is a sort of a symbol or a representation of what happened at the Last Supper. Sacrament is a difficult concept for us, because what we're saying is that Jesus gives himself to us truly in the Eucharist, but in the form of a sign. How I try to explain that to people is with reference to marriage, because when you see the bride go into the church and greet her husband, and they're still only at this stage engaged to be married, and then you see them come out afterwards as husband and wife, they don't look any different from, maybe they're a little bit more joyful, a little bit more relaxed, but what has happened in there, and nobody would question, is a real giving of one to the other. He doesn't take her up and put her in a bag, and he doesn't take her up and put her in the back of the car in the sense you would with a package. So the giving is not a physical giving in that sense. Okay, that happens in another way in the love that a couple have in their sexual relationship, but in the celebration of their marriage, there's a real giving of self, but it's sacramental. When we have Jesus at the Last Supper saying, "This is my body which is for you," he does this in a sacramental context with the bread and wine. The following day on Calvary, he gives himself in the physical sense in his death on the cross, and I think that comes closer for me than anything to explaining how Jesus really gives himself in the Eucharist.